What's up, KBK Mafia? It's your boy KBK, man. If you don't know the saying, now you know the saying. If KBK didn't get you right, you ain't what? Doing it right, you dig what I'm saying? So look, in today's video, I will be teaching y'all how to add the fabric on the forces. You know what I'm saying? How to add the fabric on the forces. How to add the fabric on the forces. You dig what I'm saying? So look, I get a lot of DMs of people asking me how to do that. And I'm just give y'all the sauce today, give y'all the free sauce. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be gatekeeping, but I ain't even do all that for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. You feel me? Give y'all the sauce. If y'all want more videos like this, y'all just let me know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I got y'all. You feel me? But now let's jump inside the tutorial video for y'all folk. You dig? Yeah! So for the first item, you will need your sneakers. Air Force 1s to be exact. Then you will need a pair of scissors to cut the fabric. For the third and fourth item, you will need a paintbrush and a pen so you can glue and trace the areas that you would want your fabric to be placed in. For our fifth item, you will need a heat gun so we can heat set and activate the glue so we can mold with our fabric. For our sixth item, you would need the fabric of your choice. And one item I forgot to mention was masking tape. It doesn't matter what masking tape you use, but I recommend using the green Scotch tape or the beige Scotch tape you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot. The link to all items will be down below in the description. So the first thing you want to do before even doing any fabric customizations is you want to unlace your sneakers. Now I've seen people put tape over the shoes and then trace it over with the laces on top. I just never recommend it because I feel like the residue from the tape is going to get on the laces, and we all know once anything get on white Air Force 1 laces, it's no using it no more. It's going to set a whole difference from when you're wearing it. So what I do is I take the laces out so I can place my tape over my front, side, and my back. After unlacing the sneaker, the next step is to mask up the part that you want your fabric to be placed at. When masking the front of the sneaker, I like to take the sneaker into sections because I feel like it'll have the best coverage versus covering it with one big piece of tape. One important step I like to do when placing the masking tape over areas I don't want to cut out is taking my nail and making creases inside the masking tape. This gives me a better visual on where the lines intersect with areas I don't want to place the fabric at. And also, I can know where I'll be tracing my cutting lines at. So after we have both sneakers taped up in the areas we want to place the fabric at, we have to trace around the creases with our pen, indicating us where we will be cutting the fabric at. Once you finish the front, you repeat the same process to the sides, the exact same process. So now that we have both shoes traced, what I like to do before the next step is label my areas by the left or right sneaker, especially the front, so I can know which fabric goes on which sneaker. Because you don't want to place the wrong fabric on the wrong side because it would be your worst nightmare, I swear. After we finish marking each label, it's time to cut out the fabric for the areas we mask with tape. When placing the tape, I like to start off with the sides first, since the front area is what we mask first, because the sides is covering the front, and if we was to start with the front, we'll end up ripping the front area and have to start all over. When placing the fabric down, I like to utilize each space of the fabric so I won't be wasting fabric. I've seen a lot of people place fabric far from each other, trying to keep space, but not over here. We trying to utilize each space because fabric is too expensive to keep wasting. Once you finish the front and the sides of both shoes, it's time to mask and trace the back. The process of the back is the exact same as the sides in the front. Just repeat the same process. So now that we have placed all mask areas on the fabric, it's time to cut out each silhouette of the areas we traced. What I like to do first is cut around them individually so I can have control when cutting out each piece. Now that we have all pieces cut individually, it's time to cut around each piece. When cutting around each piece, I like to cut right along the outside edge so it fits perfectly, especially when doing the front. You don't want it to be too big nor too small. After you finish cutting out the fabric, it's time to do the most important part, which is gluing them down. When gluing fabric down, I like to place the glue on the sneaker first and the areas we'll be placing the fabric at in even coats so that the glue has enough coverage for the fabric to mold onto. And then after placing the glue on the sneaker, I place the glue on the fabric as well so they have equal bond when molding the fabric to the sneaker. And after putting the glue on both items, I let both items sit for at least 5 minutes. After letting both items sit for 5 minutes, I grab my heat gun and heat set the glue so when I place the fabric down, it automatically molds together and hold in place. When placing the fabric down, you want to make sure that the fabric is molded into the leather. So press it against it a few times and then peel the tape off. And another step that I like to do is heat set the leather as well a little to make sure that it's molded into the leather because you'd rather be safe than sorry. Now finally, after you finish adding the fabric to your sneakers, you add your laces, any tuck-ups you would like, any accessories, and you're done. As y'all can see, man, we finally finished the forces. You feel? We want that brown LV print. You can't forget the KBK tag on it, you know what I'm saying? You know it ain't from KBK if you don't got a tag on it. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I was saying though, you feel me? We finally finished the shoes. You feel me? I gave y'all a tutorial on how to add the fabric on the forces. Now y'all just take the technique I gave y'all and y'all put it inside your own business. Y'all put it inside your own custom. You feel me? This is the only way I know. This is the right way I believe. So if you take my way, it's the right way. You feel me? So look, I gave y'all a tutorial. If y'all want more videos like this, y'all let me know. Like I said in the intro, y'all let me know and I will provide y'all more tutorials. And yeah, let's go. You did.